high school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, we change venues. We go from basketball, semi-pro football, and now high school baseball coming your way here on Quinn Broadcasting, on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and on Channel 22. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, and we dip into the baseball season with two cities, actually, that I am very familiar with. I grew up in Hammonton, and the Blue Devils, of course, were my school. I graduated in '76. And, of course, Millville I've covered for a good while, since about 1984. So this is going to be a special game for me with these two squads playing each other.
Yeah, and we had quite the matchup between these two teams to open the season yesterday. And I think we're getting ready for the national anthem in just a minute. I think we'll get into that a little bit because it was quite the crazy game yesterday between these two teams. I'm sure we'll take a look at the stats in just a minute, but looks like we are getting ready. Teams are lining up for the national anthem. Well, Millville's taking the field, actually.
Yeah. And Hammonton's heading back to their dugout, it looks like. And now they're staying. Okay.
Millville's, I was going to say Millville's going to start in the field.
First.
So,
yeah, there you go.
We got there.
So we'll figure it out. National anthem coming your way. That wind blowing from right field to left field today, as you can hear it in the microphone. I will be forever impressed with everybody who at least tries the national anthem, because I could never handle it the way that everybody else that I hear sing it does it. I think Roseanne Barr is the only one that I remember that really did do a great job with it. But nonetheless, we digress.
Yeah, a beautiful day for baseball here at Mike Trout Field. I think we're in the mid-70s today, so some nice weather. Millville's home opener, they had their season opener yesterday at Hammonton. As we talked about, a wild game between these two teams ended with a 14-10 score for Millville as they took the first win of the season. I had a couple stats to look at from that game as both teams were scoring runs pretty much the entire game. Starting with Hammonton, they scored 6 runs in the first 3 innings, ended up chasing starting pitcher Connor Lacey after just 2.1 innings, but scored just 4 over their final 4. So coming in for Connor, I believe that was Cole Mulheron, who came in to wrap things up for Millville. But Millville's bats really exploded as well in that one. And just because Lacey wasn't able to get things done on the mound, he sure did things up to bat. Went 3 for 5, had 3 singles, 5 RBIs, ended up putting Millville ahead with a 2-out single, bases loaded with 2 outs in that 6th inning, drove in 2 runs. Caden Mulheron had a good night up at the plate as well, 2 for 3. had a single double and 2 RBIs. Every single batter in Millville's lineup had a hit. 17 hits total for the Thunderbolts. Not to be outdone, even though they ended up losing that game. The Blue Devils had quite a game as well. Landon Haynes, 2 for 4 with a single, triple, 4 RBIs. Paul Kalani had quite a game. He was a home run away from the cycle. Drove in 3 runs. Gavin West, 1 for 2, had a triple and 2 RBIs. Pitching didn't work out quite as well for Hammonton either. Of course, when it's a 14-10 game, you're going to have a lot of runs. Your pitchers aren't going to have a great game. We saw quite a bit of their pitching arsenal as well. 3 pitchers needed for Hammonton to finish that one out. Lucas Gurrier, 3.1 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 hit by batters. He took the loss in that one. As we're getting ready for a play here, we'll kind of give you a look at Hammonton's starting lineup as they get ready to take the batter's box.
All right, leading off for the Blue Devils will be at number 10, the center fielder, Matt McAleer. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 3, Drew Haynes. In the third spot, number 5, third baseman, Gavin West. Hammonton places the DH in the fourth spot, the cleanup spot. For the pitcher, Jamison McNally. Landon Haynes will be the DH today. And we are set as Sergio Draws delivers the first pitch up high for ball 1. Rest of the lineup includes number 21, left fielder Austin Scholl. He'll bat 5th. There's a shot to right field, but it's foul. That was line drive, but not in play. 6th batter for Hammonton will be number 12, the second baseman Cole Bagnell. Batting 7th, playing the catcher spot, number 15, Eric Bartz. In the 8th spot, number 4, first baseman Caden Humphreys. Pitches inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And batting in the 9th spot, the right fielder, number 14, Paul Kalani. Give you the Millville defensive lineup in a minute, right after this pitch. Draws sends it outside, and it's 3-1. Millville, first baseman is David Rodriguez. The second baseman, Matt Meiswinkle. At shortstop, Gavin McGuire. Third base will be handled by Brady Middlecoff. Caught the corner, so it's 3-2.
Nice job by Dross to come back in the count there.
Absolutely, makes it a full count. Left fielder is Kevin Dick. In center field, Wayne Hill. You remember him from last year. He's going to be a key cog in the Millville attack. Ball gets away. It's a walk, and McAleer will only get to first base, so a leadoff walk for the Blue Devils. Right fielder for Millville is Caden Mulheron. So there's your defensive lineup. Catcher is actually Jacob Butcher, and the pitcher, as we mentioned, Sergio Draws. Usually at the shortstop spot, but he is on the mound today. Drew Haynes stepping into the batter's box for the Blue Devils. First pitch to him, bounces in.
Yeah, good job by Butcher there to not let that one get away.
McAleer takes his lead off of first base. Not too far a lead at the moment. The 1-0 pitch from Draws, just a little low.
Yeah, couldn't quite get the call there. Butch did a good job of holding it there, just an extra second or two to see if he could get the call. But Draws has been trying to hit that bottom right corner in these first 2 batters. He's not getting the call just yet.
Yeah, you appreciate when the catcher tries to frame that pitch to get that strike call. That's right there. 2-1.
And I think something we saw a little bit with Draws last season is the inability to keep that hat on. Wind is blowing pretty well here on the field, but I think we saw that a couple times last year.
Throw to first. McAleer is back safely. Top of the first inning, second batter of the game. Leadoff walk by Matt McAleer. The 2-1 offering coming to Drew Haynes. Runner breaks. Strike is called, no throw, and it's a stolen base for Matt McAleer.
It looked like Butcher just wasn't able to get that out of the glove, but that was a really great jump at first, off of first. Don't know if Butcher would have been able to catch him either way.
He got a good lead. That wind is kicking up, as you can hear. 2-2 pitch is grounded towards second. That'll move the runner to third. That throw almost pulled off Rodriguez, but it does not. The play handled by the second baseman, Matt Meiswinkle. That's the first out of the inning. And moving up to third is Matt McAleer.
Yeah, Hammonton looking to get on the board early in this one. Already have a runner in scoring position, just one out, so anything to the outfield likely scores a run.
Gavin West stepping in, the third baseman for Hammonton. Looks at strike one. Some good fire there from Draws.
There's that bottom corner. Gets the call this time. Looks like he's going to go to that spot quite a bit if he can get the call.
The 0-1 offering on the way. Swing, and I think he took something off of that.
He definitely took quite a bit off of that one. When a pitcher's able to do that, he's going to make you look silly up there.
So Gavin West now in an 0-2 hole. Just outside.
It's almost same exact spot as that first strike, just maybe a little bit too low for the call. But if Draws is able to come back and get the strikeout on this one, goes a long way. It'll make it 2 outs, so anything to first would end the inning.
A little bit high.
Yeah,
Count is even at 2-2.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the count here. You had him 0-2. You don't want to go up 3-2. Advantage to the batter on that one, so we'll see if Draws can recover.
And he gets him. He got
He
the chase.
took everything off of that one as well.
Great breaking pitch. Got the runner in front. And anytime that the runner gets the bat going before the ball gets there, it's kind of tough to recover as a batter.
He had Gavin West looking a little bit silly on that one.
So the cleanup batter steps in, the DH, Landon Haynes. McAleer at third base with 2 outs. And again, good off speed.
That off-speed pitch is really working for Draws these last 2 batters. He's got them both out in front of it. Looks like that might be his go-to pitch when he needs it.
Trying to prevent any scoring here in the top of the first. That pitch is a ball, 1-1.
And again, a good job by Butcher just to squeeze the glove on that one. Looked like the ball was almost going to pop out of the top. They called it the ice cream cone.
That's it.
So good on him to keep it there, because a runner on third, anything that goes behind him, he's definitely going to break.
1-1 offering on the way. He didn't swing at it, but that was beautiful. That curveball right there.
I have a feeling that froze Haynes.
1-2 the count.
Yeah, Haynes made no offer at that one. I don't know if he thought that was going to be outside, but beautiful pitch there by Draws.
The 1-2, chopped foul.
Yeah, he's battling there. Got a nice piece on that. Again, if Draws can put him away here, really go a long way.
And yesterday's game, Hammonton did get a good jump in those first 2 innings, so you want to prevent that from happening here. 1-2 pitch, just outside.
Again, you got to say you do like the consistency, at least in the call, as that pitch really hasn't been a strike at all for Draws. He got one close one. Might have been just a little more inside, but you do like the consistency at least. But Draws is trying to get that pitch.
Chopper in the hole, cutting across, throwing across, and in time, a very fine play there by Brady Middlecoff to get the ball to Rodriguez to end the inning. So just a 1 base runner, a walk, a stolen base, a ground out to third, and that's it. No runs, hits, errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Millville coming to bat for the first time.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Starting pitcher for the Hammonton Blue Devils on the mound is Jamison McNally. As we go through the Millville lineup, some pretty good hitters here at the top of the lineup for sure. Number 9, the pitcher, Sergio Draws. Center fielder, number 1, Wayne Hill. First baseman, 17, David Rodriguez. Connor Lacey, who had the big day yesterday, including the go-ahead run in that top of the 6th, clutch 2 outs. Anytime you get a clutch 2-out hit, that's tremendous for your team. Lacey will bat 4th in the spot, shortstop Gavin McGuire. Batting 5th will be Caden Mulherron. He's in right field. Number 12, Matt Meiswinkle, the second baseman, will bat in the 6th spot. Batting 7th, playing third base, is number 10, Brady Middlecoff. In the 8th spot, the catcher, number 3, Jacob Butcher. And the number 9 hitter, number 6, the left fielder, Kevin Dick. So the defensive lineup for the Blue Devils, Caden Humphreys will be the first baseman. Cole Bagnell is at second base. At third base is Gavin West, and the shortstop will be Drew Haynes. In left field, Austin Scholl. Center fielder will be Matt McAleer. The right fielder is Paul Kalani. Catcher is Eric Bartz. And as we mentioned, pitcher is Jamison McNally for the Hammonton Blue Devils. Sergio Dross will be the first one to get a crack at the plate. That pitch sails outside.
And I'm sure after that inning, Draws would love to lead off Millville's lineup with a hit. Did a fine job getting out of the, I don't know if I want to call it a jam, but had a runner on third after a walk and a stolen base, so he'd like to kick off the offense in his own right.
Yeah, you don't want to give up any leadoff walks, and he avoided any damage from that. Swing and a miss. McNally has the jump on Draws, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Draws leading off. Wayne Hill and David Rodriguez are the next 2 batters. That one sails way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Sergio Draws, bottom of the first inning. Here at Mike Trout Field in Millville, New Jersey. Glad to have you with us. Pitch is outside, full count. Glad to have you watching on all the Quinn Broadcasting venues. Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, and on Channel 22 on the local cable channels. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss.
Yeah, Draws did a nice job battling back to make that a full count, but unable to get the trigger. Is that walk-up songs we've got? I don't know if Millville had some walk-up songs, I think. I don't remember that last year. Nice little touch.
Wade Hill, the center fielder, batting now. We definitely enjoyed watching Wayne play center field, then bat last year. Key member of the Millville Thunderbolts squad. That sails high. 2 balls, no strikes.
And it looks like Wayne Hill doing a little scouting there for David Rodriguez. I kind of noticed on both pitches, he's kind of letting him know how the ball's going. And I noticed him say flat, so he's kind of showing Rodriguez how it's coming in. And he enjoyed that pitch. He kind of said, okay, I see it, I like it.
That was a knee bender.
Yeah, sometimes there's those pitches, you just got to give credit to the pitcher. And Wayne Hill definitely was like, all right, I see it.
Had some movement on it. There's a shot to second, and it gets through into the right field gap.
It looks like it just took a hop at the last second there.
Yep, solid shot to right field. Cole Bagnell had a shot at it, but yeah, it kind of skipped right past him. And that'll bring up the lefty, David Rodriguez.
And if I remember Rodriguez pretty well last year, he does have some pop in that bat.
And he certainly fills the batter's box, doesn't he? A nice tall dude. Yeah, I'm sure he's got some pop in that bat. Let's see if we see it today. First pitch to him. Grounded towards short. Taylor-made double play. Good hustle by Rodriguez. Oh, they throw him out. Wow.
I don't know about that one. We have replay review at the high school level? I don't know.
We might be able to review it. They're going to count it.
Even, Rodriguez is kind of
Hey, give him a lot of credit. He hustled up that first base line. We'll take our own look at it here. Now he makes the pitch. That took a strange hop off what looked like some kind of stone hop. The crow hop throw, well, we didn't get the actual look at it, but nonetheless, that was a close plane.
Yeah, it looked like that extra couple low throw there. It looks like Rodriguez was going to be able to beat it out, but no replay review at the high school level.
Nope. One hit in the inning, nobody left on base. After one inning, it's 0-0, Hammonton and Millville.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Top of the second inning coming around here at Jeff Trout Stadium.
Mike Trout Field.
Mike Trout.
You were close. You were close.
That's his dad. So you got to give dad credit sometimes, that's all.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, tough ending to that first inning. Double play ball where Rodriguez looked like he got there, but the call was made as an out. So we go to the top of the second. It'll be Austin Scholl, Cole Bagnell, and Eric Bartz, the first 3 batters for the Blue Devils. Scholl awaits the pitch from Draws. Right there for strike 1.
That's a nice way to locate that fastball.
0-1 offering on the way. That one bounces in.
I think he lost the grip on that one. Looked like he stumbled a bit coming out of that windup.
Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded, just foul along the first baseline, so it's 2 strikes, 1 and 2 the count.
You want to put the batter away here if you can, if you're Draws.
One-two pitch from Draws is fouled at the plate, so Scholl will get another shot at it.
Yeah, Scholl, I think, lucky to get the bat on that one. Looked like he was almost out in front of it, but just able to get a piece of it to stay alive.
1-2 offering on the way, and he got him to chase. I don't think that.
I guess they say it hit the ground, but it's still a strikeout regardless.
Didn't look like it hit the ground, but they got the out. That's the important thing.
And another way out in front swing.
Yes. He's got them chasing and not coming up with anything. That's a good sign early on for Sergio Draws on the mound. Second baseman Cole Bagnell coming up next.
We get our first lefty, I believe, in the Hammonton lineup, so we'll see how Draws approaches this.
Outside, ball 1.
I did have to think about that one for a minute. I kind of pictured myself in the box and had to figure out if I was going to get that right or not.
That's in the hole, but good job of getting across there.
That's, yeah, way too high.
That's going to go out of play, so.
They do award, looked like he was pointing towards, no? Looked like the pointed towards second, but.
Okay, so the ball.
Yep, they are going to give him second on the throw. Yep. That one sailed way out of play. Looked like it was going to be a tough play regardless for McGuire there.
Yeah, that throw was a little too high. I hate taking away base hits from people, but that throw kind of
Yeah, I don't
high.
know. Bagnell was gunning it down the first base line, so I think McGuire had to hurry up a little bit here, as we'll see it right here. It's deep in the hole, too. And, yeah, you see that throw just sailed, and ball gets away from Butcher.
Yeah, it looked like he might have been out by a step. Now the runner heads up to third base.
Yeah, that one got away from Butcher and allowed the runner to move up to third. So, again, early adversity here for Draws. 1 out runner on third. He's in a similar situation to that first inning. We'll see if he's able to close it out again.
One 1-0 pitch, sails high. Two 2-0 pitch from Draws. He's got
that one came up and down, it looked like. Looked like that one was starting up high. It was going to be a ball, but a really nice movement. They hit dead center of the plate there. Draws has got some good movement. We've seen that early on.
His off-speed stuff is really working, except for that pitch, of course.
It's always when you say it.
I know. It's an amazing fact. 3-1 the count on the batter, Eric Bartz.
And you kind of see Bartz here back in the box as well, like he's trying to time that off-speed pitch. And that one made him stumble a little bit, but ends up ending in a walk.
Second walk given up by Draws. And we're going to get a pinch runner for Hammonton.
It's number 11. We'll figure out that one for you.
We'll get it for you. Hold on a sec. Number 11. That would be Ryan Beebe. So Ryan Beebe running for Eric Bartz, the catcher. Man at the corners with 1 out. Hammonton with a bit of a threat. Now they go to first base.
Yeah, Beebe didn't really have much of a lead there, but Draws just trying to keep him honest. And you got to be careful in those situations because you know Bagnell is going to look and see if he can get away if you throw to first.
Outside, ball 1.
And an interesting situation as well to see if they put Beebe in motion to try and draw the throw from Butcher.
Caden Humphreys, the batter, the first baseman for the Hammonton Blue Devils. Bat did not cross the plane, so that is ball 2. Good check swing as Caden thought about it but pulled it back.
And Draws having a little bit of trouble hitting the strike zone now. They don't want to give this Blue Devils team anything to work with, and loading the bases would definitely not be it.
Missed again.
No,
oh,
they call that a strike. Yeah, I'm kind of with the.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with the batter there on that one. He kind of looked around like, wait, that was a strike.
Yeah.
But
A little outside, but
maybe that'll give Draws a little bit of boost. He was in danger of going down 3-0.
First, Beebe is back.
Yeah, see, this isn't like the majors with the new rule where you can only throw over twice and then you have to pick the batter off. High school, you can throw over as many times as you want. We'll see if Draws.
Runner breaks. The throw down to second is not in time. Stolen base for Beebe. And now 2 runners in scoring position for the Blue Devils.
The only good part of that one was Draws did get the strike call. So he has a chance to put Humphreys away. But yeah, 2 runners in scoring position. That's, again, way out in front.
Yep, that's a key strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 3 in the game now for Sergio Draws. And a very big second out.
Yeah, I have to think Draws is going to go to that off-speed pitch as often as he can because he's got these Blue Devils battered way out in front of it, and he's going to need that pitch if he wants to get out of this.
They don't
look
call
good
the
to me,
strike.
but
Yeah, well, looked like he also swung.
I think, yeah, they did appeal that.
They did, but they don't get it, so it's ball 1.
And I'm not sure Butcher agreed, but
No.
you got to live with it. He kind of did the little shrug him behind the plate. Gets that one, though. And I'll tell you, Ross can really take something off that.
Well, he's battling very hard. He's had 2 tough innings, if you will. He had a runner at third base in the first. He has runners at second and third here. 1-1 pitch is not a strike. It is a ball.
Yeah, again, looked like he just lost the grip on that one.
Millville needs an out here. Let's see if they get it. Right down Broadway on that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So it'd be a huge confidence boost for Draws if he's able to get out of this one and surely pump up that Millville offense.
2-2 pitch.
He thought about it.
Count goes full.
Yeah, you don't want to load the bases here to turn over the lineup.
Yeah, he is the number 9 hitter, so you want to put this away. Do not give Matt McAleer a chance.
None.
But
Yep.
he's going to get it.
And bases loaded here for the top of the order. That's another walk for Draws.
Third walk. He has 3 strikeouts as well. He has yet to give up a hit, but the Blue Devils have had pressure in both innings. Bases jammed with Blue Devils, 2 outs. Top of the order up, Matt McAleer. He walked his first time up. Pitch is high.
You have to think Blue Devils are going to be pretty patient at the plate. As Draws has really struggled to find the strike zone for most of these batters, so they're going to be patient up there.
That's 2-0 now. 2 pitches out of the strike zone.
And rightfully so, Butcher's going to call time and have a little conversation with Draws. If the Blue Devils are going to score, you want to make them earn it. You don't want to give them a free pass, and that's what Draws is in danger of doing.
Well, they've loaded up the bases with an error and 2 walks. So, you're right. They want to make them earn it with some base hits if they're going to get any runs. Pitching coach now going out to talk to him.
The umpire's starting to stroll out, but they break it off. This next pitch here, I know it would only be the third ball if he doesn't catch it, but I think a pretty key pitch here for Draws is you don't want to go 3-0 on the batter. You want to get a strike here.
And he does just that. He's done a good job of finding the middle of the plate, and his off-speed stuff has been very effective. So, let's see if he can find a couple more pitches.
They check the swing?
Yep, he checked the swing, yep. So there you are, 3-1, bases loaded.
You've got him to go on your off-speed. I don't know if you want to lean towards that one right now, but he gave it all he had on that one, but not the way you wanted the Blue Devils to score their first run.
Coming home will be Cole Bagnell. First run of the game is forced in on the walk. Bases loaded walk. Moving to third is pinch runner.
BB.
And of course going up to second, Paul Kalani. So the bases remain loaded. That pitch is a little outside to Drew Haynes, who grounded out to second his first time around.
And again, Butcher trying to hold the corner of the plate there. But Draws hasn't been able to get that call so far. Another one, yeah. It's consistency at least, but Draws is going to have to find a way here.
2-0 the count. Base is still loaded. 1 run across so far. Chopper foul. Drew Haynes, as we mentioned, grounded out to second his first time up. Has a chance to give Hammonton at least 1 more, if not 2 more runs with any kind of a base hit. Grounded to short. Throw to second. And he does not connect. 2 runs will score.
They're going to hold the runner at third. Again, sloppy defense from Millville. Ends up with 2 runs scored on the play. Would have been able to get out of the inning. Took his time on that throw originally as well, but I have to see that one again to see if that's on the throw or wasn't able to corral it at second, but regardless, it's 2 more runs.
All these runs are unearned, as that's the second error of the inning. But they're on the board. That's the important thing for the Blue Devils.
And again, watch the runner at first as we'll take a look here. Looked like the throw was just a bit too far out of the reach there of Meiswinkle. So again, draws unable to hit the strike zone. Again, goes 2-0 on the batter.
Gavin West struck out his first time up, so he'd like to rectify that situation here. He got to chase him again.
Yeah, when he's needed it most, he's been able to get the Blue Devils to chase that one. He's got to find a way for at least 2 more strikes here unless they put it in play. Millville's defense a little bit sloppy. And he gets the call on that one. I don't know.
Well,
sure. Why not?
The good thing is that it's 1-2 now.
And you want to limit the damage here as best as you can.
Runner breaks and a swing
And
and
it
a
won't
miss.
matter. Yep.
So he got West as he did in the first inning. That'll end the inning, but it's a good one for the Blue Devils. They get 3 runs without the benefit of a hit, 2 key errors in the inning, and 3 walks. That'll lead to some runs against you, and that's what it did. So after an inning and a half, it's the Blue Devils 3 and the Thunderbolts nothing.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
So the Blue Devils with a 3 spot in the top of the second inning. That gives Jamison McNally something to work with as we go to the bottom of the second. The middle of the order coming up for Millville, Connor Lacey, the DH. Caden Mulherron and Matt Meiswinkle, the first 3 batters due up for the Thunderbolts. They're going to look to respond to that 3 spot. They got to get their offense cranked up after a tough defensive inning.
Yeah, the Thunderbolts were able to get a hit in that first inning. Wayne Hill, a nice drive in the second base gap, but erased on a close double play there, unfortunately for Rodriguez. Lacey was the key to the offense yesterday, so he's going to try and get things started for the Thunderbolts in this one. Saw him quite a bit last year. He seems to have the knack for the key hit when his number is called, and could be a big piece to this Millville offense. And yeah, these are definitely walk-up. I love it.
There you go.
These are some walk-up choices.
Yeah, I like it. Whoa, Nelly. I like it. First pitch to Lacey is down low. He does a hop, skip, and a jump there to avoid being hit. That wind that you're hearing blowing from right to left. Chop foul and right at us. Thank you for the fence.
I'll admit I jumped a little bit.
Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Gotta love the baseball chatter from the dugouts. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but it sounds cool. 2-1 the
I'll
count.
tell you, they said no on that one. Lacey did not chase the high pitch. It's a bunch of hay. I know that. It's a bunch of hey four, hey four.
Chopped foul again.
Yeah, it was a little bit out in front of that one. A nice play by Mulheron in the batter's box, though.
Yeah.
That pitch came right at him.
When you're that close, you have to have good instincts, and he did that time.
Yeah, and especially when you got a left-handed batter up. Anything he pulls is coming right at you.
2-2 on the way, and low.
Yeah, that's a stone cold take right there. So we saw Draws get a couple calls like that.
Time to see a payoff pitch. 3-2 count on Lacey, leading off the bottom of the second.
Oh,
He chased
yeah.
it. He chased one out of the strike zone.
It looked like he was going to be able to hold back on that one, but swung at the last second. Yeah, he definitely chased some high cheese there.
So that's the first out of the inning. Caden Mulheron, the right fielder, will step into the batter's box. McNally's first pitch is in there for a strike. What Coach Greg Silvestri for Hammonton wants to see is a closeout inning. They got 3 runs at the top of the inning. You want your pitcher to really limit the damage in the bottom half. 1 ball, 1 strike on Mulheron.
And if you're Dan Fimiani, you want to see your offense come alive here and find a way. It's only the second inning, and a lot can happen as we saw yesterday, but you want to get it early. You don't want to save it for those latter innings like Millville had to do the last yesterday afternoon, evening, something like that.
Yes, they played catch-up at the beginning of the game last night and had a couple of key innings to win that one 14-10. It's a 2-2 count now on Mulheron. Jameson McNally looking to close it out, and Mulheron looking to keep things going, and Mulheron wins that particular pitch.
Yeah, not exactly surprised at the high pitch there. Got Lacey to chase it, so seems like he's going to maybe try it again. We'll see if he goes with the same exact pitch here if you're Mulheron. Got to be careful here. You don't want to chase another one.
Payoff pitch, fouled away. So Caden Mulheron will see at least one more pitch here. That one's way up.
Yeah, he completely lost that one. You could see immediately from the throw that he never had a full grip on that one. So can't chase a pitch if you can already tell off the throw that it's going to be way above your head.
First walk given up by McNally. Atmosphere. They call that atmosphere. Matt Meiswinkle will now bat, the Millville second baseman. First pitch to him is outside.
Well, all right.
Again, got to watch the glove of the catcher, and when it goes to that side, I thought it was outside. That's the call. Sometimes the catcher's glove lies when they frame the ball very well, but he pulled that one outside, so that's ball 1. Lazy third first base.
Yeah, plenty of time to get back there from Mulheron, as I think McNally took a full step before he even got the ball out of the glove.
Here's your runner at first base trying to find his way around 3 other bases. And he's going to wind up going to second.
Got a late jump.
Very late run. But
Yes.
he manages to make it happen.
Sure, I guess Mulheron was making sure it was going to get far enough away, but he hesitated quite a bit. And any good throw would have had him, but looked like they were, at that point, going to give him the base. You got to be a little quicker than that.
Yeah, if you got to react as quickly as you can, because you're seeing the ball where it's going. It went all the way to almost to the Millville dugout. So he should be at second base, and he is. So he's in scoring position.
Yeah, the first runner in scoring position for Millville.
Towards second, it gets through. They're going to hold up the runner.
Yeah, that throw likely has him. It's a nice throw by the right fielder. But again, the second baseman there, Bagnell, just unable to come up with another one. Maybe something Millville keeps an eye on. I know you sometimes can't intentionally hit it where you want, but that's 2 hops that Bagnell's not been able to come up with. Good opportunity here for Millville to tag something on the board.
1 out, and the runners at the corners, a chance to cut into this 3-0 deficit here in the bottom of the second inning. Brady Middlecoff at the plate, the Millville third baseman, swings through the first pitch.
Now you want to stay out of the double play here. Runner on third, a chance to cut into this lead. We'll see what Millville does at first base with Meiswinkel if they put him in motion. Doesn't have a big lead, but yeah, that froze him.
Caught the corner on an off-speed pitch.
That froze Middlecoff for sure. He was stepping out of the box before that even crossed the plate.
Jamison McNally with now an 0-2 edge on the count.
And again, have to wonder if he goes to that high pitch that he got Lacey to chase. Tough one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's another one of those tough ones to take. You just hope he doesn't ring you up there. Just have to imagine you see that coming down. You know you're taking it, but boy, that has to be a tough one.
You have to be ready to swing, and then, of course, if it's not where you really want it, the discipline to lay off the pitch. And it's a strike 3 on a swing. Third strikeout for McNally.
Yeah, 2 outs now. Butcher's got to put something in play, and if he wants to run, has to drive it at least to the outfield. Something on the infield likely ends in the third out for Millville.
Jacob Butcher, the catcher for Millville. Runner still at the corners. Mulherron at third base. Meiswinkel at first.
And he's kind of wondering why his first baseman wasn't covering.
Well, at least he didn't throw the ball.
I think he wanted to and kind of looked over and was like, where are you at? So now the first baseman does cover.
Foul tip.
As you hear the third base coach there laying out the play, the signs, whatever you call it.
Letting his runners know what he wants them to do. Whether or not he gets a good enough lead to steal, possibly create a first and third. A lot of times the runner first will take off trying to draw a throw at the very least. And there he goes.
Does.
High pitch for ball.
And yeah, that's kind of exactly what I thought would happen there. Is you could tell right away the catcher wasn't really going to throw that to second, but you want to see there if you could get, was that Mulherron to cheat a little bit.
Well, as the base runner, you want to make sure the ball gets past the pitcher, and it didn't. So Mulherron alertly stayed at second. So Millville now with runners at second and third. That one's actually behind the batter.
I was going to say, yeah, that looked like it was not even close as Butcher gets out of the way. Gets himself ahead in the count.
So Jacob Butcher, 2-1. He would love to get a base hit right here because it usually means 2 runs if you get something into the gap.
And he,
Fouls it
nope, lost that one right off the bat. Could not have told you where that one went.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuces Wild, I believe that's called.
Sounds right.
Don't ask me where I get these from.
Sounds right.
They just
Tell you
come
that.
to me. Yeah. 2-2 pitch. High fly ball, right field, very playable. And that's going to do it for the inning as the right fielder moves in. Paul Kalani gloves it. And Millville comes up short of scoring here. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left. So we're done with 2 innings of play here at Mike Trout Field. It's 3-0 Hammonton.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
We are back live in the 3rd inning coming around. Hammonton leading 3-0. And if you're watching on Facebook Live, Twin Broadcasting Facebook Live, we welcome your comments there. We say hello to Michaela Sywert. I hope I'm saying that right. Most of these look like they're just not really live people to me, right? They're just links. But again, feel free to comment on Facebook Live. Go to Twin Broadcasting Facebook Live. Let us know how you're enjoying the game, where you're watching from, and as best as we can, we'll get some shout-outs to you. Always glad to see you here on Twin Broadcasting, whatever sport we handle. And it's a great honor and privilege to present these games to you. So let's see what Millville can do here in the top of the 3rd to not allow Hammonton to create a bigger lead than it is now. 3-0 Blue Devils lead the Thunderbolts. The middle of the lineup coming up for Hammonton. Landon Haynes, the DH. Austin Shoel, the left fielder, and Cole Bagnell. Strike 1. First time up, Haynes grounded out to 3rd to end the 1st inning. 1-1 the count.
And draws with a little heat on those first 2 pitches. I have a feeling he's getting a little frustration now on some of this.
And that one misses. Two balls, 1 strike on Landon Haynes. He's batting for Jamison McNally. Strike is called. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Haynes misses, and he is a strikeout victim. That's 5 strikeouts in just over 3 innings, 2 1/3 to be exact.
And Draws has had his way with these Hammonton batters when he goes off speed. Another out in front swing. Just needs his defense behind him to shore up just a little bit as he's gotten it done on some of these batters.
Grounded past the mound, picked up at short, and a nice throw across. Nice play that time by Gavin McGuire, hustling in to make the play. And that's 2 outs. You know that Draws had that instinct to try to get there.
He did. He almost.
See how he edged off the mound. That's that shortstop instinct in him. But he made the right decision as his current shortstop makes the play. 2 outs, and Cole Bagnell, the batter.
Would go a long way if Draws is able to have a 1-2-3 inning here.
Ball 1. Pitch is on the way. Oh, again, a good off-speed offering from Sergio Draws. He's got that pitch working well today, as we mentioned already.
It throws Bagnell up at the plate.
Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. That's smashed down the left field line. Base hit.
That's extra bases.
And he's going to try to hustle into second. Almost got the ball there in time, but it is a double for Cole Bagnell. A good job of running that one down by Kevin Dick. He made it reasonably interesting.
Honestly, I think Kevin Dick just missed his cutoff man, and that's why it looked as close as it did, but I believe that's the first hit.
Yes,
Is it not for Hammonton? So, I've had a lot of base runners and 3 runs on the board, but they're getting their first hit of the game.
When you hit something like that, you just watch it lace down the line like that, you know you're going to be running to second no matter what happens.
Yeah, Middleclaw was playing quite a bit off the line, so yeah, anything down the gap.
Wild pitch will move the runner up to third.
Yeah, so that hit puts you right in the mast. Tough to do anything after that.
Eric Bart's the batter right now. He walked and scored the previous inning. Swings and misses.
Yeah, he was well behind that one. That's the thing with those off-speed pitches is get your timing quite a bit off, and Draws is able to speed it up after that.
Chopper, that's going to go foul.
And you see the result of that. He was actually out in front of that next one was Bart's. So the decision here for Draws, he had him late on the first one, behind or ahead of the second one, so.
Well, as the saying goes, you don't want to speed up the batter's bat, so I think we're going to get a fastball here. Let's see. Yes, we did. And he fired it past him. 6 strikeouts now for Sergio Draws in the first 3 innings. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After 2.5 innings of play, Hammonton leads Millville 3-0.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Bottom of the 3rd inning coming around here on Quinn Broadcasting. Millville versus Hammonton. Back-to-back meetings between these two schools. A rather offensive game yesterday, more like a football score, 14-10. It's only 3-0 so far, favoring the visitors from Hammonton. It'll be the number 9 hitter, and then the top of the order. So it'll be Kevin Dick, Sergio Draws, and Wayne Hills. Pretty good batters coming up in this inning. Working against that young man right there, Jamison McNally. Jamison McNally. McNally has 3 strikeouts and a walk so far in the first 2 innings.
You're getting a little extra time here as Eric Bartz had to get the equipment on. So McNally will get a few extra tosses here. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of figuring out at this point, and I like it. I don't remember that last year.
No, I don't think
I
they
like
did.
the individual walk-up songs. Make it feel like a little bit more of a professional environment.
McNally looks in for the first pitch. Sign for the first pitch. Grounded just wide of third.
It looked like it had a chance to pull back in, but I think the wind might have kept that one from curling back.
Yeah, our view vantage point here, you can see the third base line right down the middle, and you can see how the ball was not going to quite stay in play there. 1 strike on Kevin Dick, the left fielder for Millville. Up, oh, what a nice stag. McNally with the snag and the assist on the putout.
Yeah, I think Kevin Dick was a little bit in front of that one. But yeah, nice play by McNally, and he made sure there was no error and pretty much walked it all the way to first base. But really nice defensive play from the pitcher.
Yeah, it's all instincts when it comes back through the box like that. But he did the good job to, once he secured the ball, to make sure that he timed himself a little bit, didn't have to rush it, and makes the throw over to first base in time. Ball 1 on the top of the order now. Sergio Draws struck out his first time up.
And again, neither pitcher getting that call on the outside corner, so the batters have kind of figured that one out.
2 quick balls.
Yeah, the umpire didn't bite on the frame there.
Draws would be a good guy to get on base. He's the top of the order. He's got speed. He's got some good hitters behind him. So Millville has a chance here to do some damage and see if they can follow through. Good eye to stay off that pitch. It did wind up very low. But most good hitters, they want to swing the bat. So good discipline. Makes it a 3-0 count. And ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. So Sergio Draws now at first base with 1 out.
And Wayne Hill had a pretty nice hit in his first at-bat, was able to get it past the glove of Bagnell. He'd like to do that again.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1 out, 1 on. And Wayne Hill at the plate, 1 for 1 so far in this game. Throw to first.
Almost froze him over there. A good job by Josh to get back, as yeah, he almost got stuck there.
Caught the plate. First pitch is a strike on Wayne Hill. McNally keeping an eye on Draws, throws over.
Yeah, Draws doing a nice job that time to get back. As you mentioned, Millville's got the right batters up in this situation to make something happen. It's just a matter of being able to get something done as again. McNally keeping a close eye there on Draws.
Yeah, McNally is making sure that there's a lot of dirt on Draws' uniform right now.
Yeah.
Having to slide back into first. 0-1 pitch. Bounces in, and Draws is going to take off easily and arrive at second base. Wild pitch.
Yeah, made it nice and easy there for Draws.
So a runner in scoring position for Millville. Draws gets his lead off second base while Hill awaits the 1-1 pitch. Outside.
Good take
I
there.
tell you, these pitches have been close by both pitchers.
And again, good discipline too at the plate to not chase, because some of those pitches looked pretty good.
2 balls, 1 strike on Wayne Hill. McNally comes to the plate, grounded up the middle. Shortstop bobbling, and he's not going to get anybody. Having trouble picking that one up was Drew Haynes. Scooting over to third base is Sergio Draws, so Millville has runners at the corners. I would have to give that one an error if you had a chance to pick it up.
Yeah, that would have been assumingly an easy play. So he might still have had a chance on the first bobble, but then he couldn't pick it up, and at that point he just got to eat it there. So good opportunity again here for Rodriguez. Runners on the corners.
Batters like Rodriguez, when they see runners on base, I bet you their eyes get very big. We'll see what he can do with runners at the corners and one out.
He couldn't, he wasn't really swinging on that, but at the bat too far out. One little unfortunate for him, but.
Yeah, that's always a tough strike to take when you don't mean to get the bat out there, but it manages to get a piece of the ball. 0-1 pitch coming from Jamison McNally. Grounded towards short, takes a high hop. Force play at second, and they got it again. Second double play for Hammonton in 3 innings. That one definitely was a twin kill, and it brings the inning to an end. So for Millville, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We are through 3, and it's 3-0 Hammonton.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
We head to the top of the 4th inning. Even though there have been some defensive flaws by Hammonton, they've come back with 2 key double plays to keep Millville at bay so far. 3-0 as we head to the top of the 4th.
Yeah, and David Rodriguez, the unlucky party in both of those double plays. As that one was a lot more obvious that he was out than the first one, but they both count the same, and 2 just frustrating plays for Rodriguez, especially that last one at runners on the corners. Would have given Millville their first run of the game.
It's a tough at bat because the first strike was a check swing, and then he grounded into the double play for the second time. As they say, you just got to shake it off and keep playing. Pretty much what the the Hammonton shortstop, Drew Haynes, did in that inning. He had the error, but he comes back and gets the double play. Hammonton will send up Caden Humphreys, Paul Kalani, and then the top of the order, Matt McAleer. Fly ball, right field, tight to the line. Actually, it's not a fly ball, it's a single. Tough vantage point, but that's a base hit, and I believe that is Hammonton's first hit.
Second hit.
Second hit?
Yeah, they did. They got their first hit last inning.
Yes. So a leadoff single.
He made quick work of that one and waste a pitch.
Paul Kalani walked and scored his first time up. Pitch missing.
You gotta watch the bunt here. He did pull it up, but wisely pulled it back there.
One ball, no strikes on Kalani. Looks at strike 1 there.
I take it the bunt was just for show.
Got to make the defense think about it.
Yeah, Middlecoff is playing in on third base.
Again, the off-speed pitch working majestically for Sergio Draws.
And when Draws has needed a pitch most, he's gone to that off-speed. And 4 innings, we're in the 4th now, and Hammonton still can't figure out that off-speed.
1-2 offering, inside.
Tried to go to it again, I believe. Just 2 inside there.
Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Throw to first base.
I tried to catch him off guard, but not really a big lead over there.
Humphreys is back safely. And he went around.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't want to sound like a homer, but that back crossed the plate. 7 Ks now for Sergio Draws. First out of this inning. But the top of the order now up for the Blue Devils. Matt McAleer is walked twice. Pitch is a little high, ball 1.
And I want to keep making it easy there, especially when the lineup rolls over.
And that one gets away. Throw is going to be wide, and in the second base on the wild pitch is Caden Humphreys.
It's been kind of tough for both pitchers in that instance, giving up the easy stolen bases.
2-0 the count on McAleer. Looks at a strike right down the middle.
Draws went back for that one.
The 2-1 pitch from Draws. High. Now do you dare go with the off-speed pitch on a 3-1 count? It's been his
You've gotten the Blue Devils to bite on it. He does, but a little lucky there that that doesn't draw runner to third, but third walk.
Matt McAleer's been on base all 3 times via the base on balls.
And that's going to draw a meeting, and actually that's going to be it for Draws.
Well, it's kind of a weird line, isn't it?
And we're going to have, I think, a couple different substitutions. Draws is going to stay in the game at shortstop. And that's going to bring in number 30. That's Gabe Reif is going to come in to pitch for the Thunderbolts. Be his first appearance of the year. Yeah, it's a tough line there for Draws, as he had the strikeouts, but I think it's almost a little unfortunate with the defense in the early innings that Draws wasn't able to go longer. That's 7 strikeouts?
7 strikeouts, but he's also walked 5 runners. The 2 errors, of course, are the very instrumental part of the scoring so far. He leaves the mound trailing 3-0.
And that's the thing about high school baseball, is you can stay in the game even if you come out as the pitcher. Have to wonder though how the batting works now.
My thought is, and I hate to say it,
Connor's DHing for the shortstop, so do we switch up the DH? Is that how it works? Yes, we'll find out
during their next at bat, because
Lacey is leading off, so
scheduled to lead off, and I'm thinking the same thing you are. Does the DH now disappear? But we'll find out in the next inning.
Yeah, I mean, Draws was already hitting, so they'll keep his bat in the lineup. But yeah, I guess we'll find out if how this works out. I imagine they're just gonna transfer the. I don't even know if that's how it works. Well, imagine we'll transfer the DH to Reif, maybe.
Again, we'll see how they bat next inning, and then we'll know.
And Reif gets 1 more pitch. Thought I heard a hurry up from the Hammonton dugout, but I don't want to say that was, at Reif, but it was convenient timing. I think Butcher said 1 more, and I heard, hurry up. I think that was just coincidence, but I like to think I think we have a pinch runner also for Blue Devils. That's number, do we? I'm not sure.
That second base was Caden Humphreys.
Yeah, it was, okay.
And it looks like number 9 to me. Let's see if we have a number 9 for Hammonton. We do not, so that probably is still the same. Oh, yes, we do. No, we don't.
No number.
No, the numbers, yeah.
There is a 9, but there's no name. No, that's the.
Yeah,
Whoa,
so
I cannot read.
You got fooled by the same.
Yeah, no. I'll try and see if we can get a put a name to a face there.
Well, good sign for Gabe Rife. He gets a first pitch strike. Two on and one out for Hammonton here at the top of the fourth. They lead 3-0. That breaking pitch sails outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Haynes, the batter. Number 3, the shortstop. One offering popped up. I'm not sure where that went.
Yeah, I have no idea, and
I looked straight
neither
up
does anybody else.
just to make sure it wasn't coming down on our heads. But
I'm glad you could, because I couldn't. I don't even know where that dropped. I'm gonna think the forest at this point, because it never made a sound.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got the roster here. No, there is no number 9 on that roster, so
that's probably number 4.
it's a mystery, man. I thought no, that's number 9.
Number 9?
Or is it 8? I don't know.
Hard to see.
It's somebody out there.
Well, if it's number 8, it's the same pinch runner. Beebe was the pinch runner previously. And a wild pitch that'll move both runners up. And now Hammonton has...
Oh, yeah, it is number 8.
Yeah, that's Beebe then.
We were close. Well, no, number 8 on... Well, yes, my roster must be wrong, because number 8 here is Lucas Gurrier.
Well, let's see. Let me see here. I took the copy of the...
BB's 16, so I believe that's Lucas Gurrier.
You're right.
And that's a walk. Base is loaded here now. A tough situation here for Rife. That walk loads him up.
And there's just 1 out. So Hammonton, a chance to really open up a bigger lead here.
So the off-speed for Rife there really worked.
Gavin West has been a victim of the off-speed pitch twice. He has struck out twice. That sails high.
Yeah, that one was obvious off the throw.
Outside.
That's it. Another one of those tough takes, but works in West's favor on that one.
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Almost the same exact location. Rife gets the call on that one. Strikeout would be huge here. Double play would be even nicer, but
that's going to sail outside and low. Full count, and with the bases loaded,
nowhere to put him.
Not want to put him on base. Not via a walk, anyway.
Almost, yeah, he almost got him to chase, but nope. That's going to walk in a run. Second bases loaded walk of the game, first for Rife.
Yep. Lucas Garrier, the pinch runner, comes in to score, and everybody else moves up a base.
Still just 1 out as Butcher goes to the mound to talk to his pitcher.
Yeah, he's starting out with 2 walks the first 2 batters he's faced.
Yeah, the Blue Devils can really blow this one open.
Well, they have their cleanup batter in DH at the plate. And he launches one. Right field, chasing it. And he can't come up with it. Drops in
That's
fair.
gonna likely clear the bases.
Well, they had to wait.
Nope. They held him.
That was a good recovery by Mulherron because that had all sorts of danger written over it, but Hammonton only gets one because they did have to wait to make sure that the ball was going to fall before they started their running.
So still, bases loaded still for the Blue Devils.
5-0, 2 runs in so far in this rally. Here's the play at right field.
Hey.
Didn't quite get there in time, and that's a good recovery. Luckily, the ball didn't get too far away either. So only 1 run scores on that. Swing in.
He just helped him. He just helped him out there.
Yeah, Austin Scholl coming out of his spikes trying to hit that ball.
Yeah, the Thunderbolts could use a little bit of help. 2 walks in the inning and the base hit. That one came down beautifully for Rife.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. They can use an out here via the K. No damage when you can strike out the batter. And he does.
Again, the off speed has been working for both Millville pitchers.
So Gabe Rife gets the second out on a key strikeout. Cole Bagnell, the batter, reached base on an error and has doubled. So he's 1 for 2, a run scored.
Yeah, 2 runs across already in the inning. You want to try and limit it to that if you can.
Fouled left side.
Found that one this time.
Yeah, that one we saw.
Thankfully going the other way. Gotta come back here if you're Rife. A tough start to the inning, but got the strikeout on the off speed and now already up on the batter. Another one, loud crack off the bat on that one.
Cole Bagnell's reaction tells you he had his pitch to hit and he missed it. You can always tell when the batter says, I should have had that one. That little spin move that he just made.
Nice payoff pitch here for Rife.
Up high.
Well, I guess they say payoff pitch when it's a full count, but I think any of these pitches are payoff for Rife. He's able to get out of this inning, just giving up 2.
2-2 pitch on the way. Grounded very slowly.
It's going to be a tough one.
Rife,
Oh.
good job of getting to the ball.
And that ended up being a little bit closer for Comfort than he probably would have liked, but good job keeping composure there to get out of that jam.
2 runs on 2 hits. A few walks in the inning. And Hammonton leading by the count of 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Eyes. Everybody has them. They allow us to see the world around us. They also allow us to see the world within you. They express happiness, sadness, uncertainty, doubt, and fear. Shouldn't they express the love of Jesus to all who look into your eyes? If you don't know Jesus, we can introduce you to him every Sunday morning. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Connor Lacey, the DH, is still in the game, and a light just went off. That I think what happens is that Gavin McGuire, the original shortstop, comes out of the game.
Yeah,
and the pitcher gets put into that spot. So there you go.
That's kind of what I think was one of the ideas I thought was going on, and I think the third base coach here from Millville just relaying that to the umpires. The umpire just book out, I guess, just to confirm what was going on. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed was going to happen, was you just swap out who your DH is batting for.
Right. So Gabe Rife is in that spot. There's the umpire.
It's as simple as that.
Yep. I think we overthought it is what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the ideas I think I tossed out, but only as a I think so. But let's see if Lacey's able to get things started here for Millville. Tough strikeout in his first at bat.
Middle of the order for the Thunderbolts, 4, 5, and 6. Lacey, Mulherron, and Meiswinkle.
Chase that one.
Yeah, that was down low.
When you're down 5-0, you're going to be a little bit more aggressive, but you don't want to come out of your game plan completely. Don't give him any free pitches.
0-1. That one's going to go foul.
Yeah, the wind took that one. We had a couple of the ground screw over there get out of the way, but.
Yeah, where the ball's coming at you like a torpedo.
That was.
Do everything you can to get out of the way.
Lacey wanted that one, but I have a feeling maybe if it was a calmer day, that one maybe finds a way to stay in, but make sure you don't come out of your shoes again on this one, though.
That one's drilled to center field. It's going to hang up.
The center fielder, he looked like he lost it at first, but.
Matt McAleer ranges under it, and that is the first out of the inning.
I think Lacey got almost everything he could on that one. Just wasn't able to get a little bit more to put that one over the fence, as the center fielder there was about as deep as he could get. Yeah, if you see her, it looked like he almost lost it at first, but I think because of how long, kind of see him here like he wasn't sure, and then because of how much it hung up, he was able to settle under it.
Yeah, on a normal day, that had a chance, but that wind blowing the way it is.
Yeah, brought it back, yep. So I don't think Lacey could have put any more wood on that than he did.
It was well struck, but it's the first out of the inning. And now we have a foul ball to the right side. And quickly in an 0-2 hole is Caden Mulherron, who walked back in the second. McNally ready? Ugh. Yeah, there was a slight hesitation on that call, wasn't there?
It's being able to have the word isn't coming to me right now, but just the ability to take that pitch down 0-2.
1-2 offering. Grounded to the shortstop. This time a very true hop, and he's going to get a high throw, but the first baseman manages to pull it down and make the play. So a good effort there by Caden Humphreys to make the tag after the tough throw.
Yeah, McNally doing his job here and trying to get the 1-2-3 inning and put those hot bats up to bat. I can spit it out.
Ball one on Matt Meiswinkle, who reached base on an error his first time up.
Yeah, Millville still got some time to work with, but down by 5. You want to get something started as soon as possible. That one's fouled off and almost gets the umpire in the head.
One ball, one strike on Matt Meiswinkle, trying to keep this bottom of the fourth inning alive for the Thunderbolts. And that one bounces in, 2-1 the count.
And a good job to hold back there by Meiswinkle as he started to get the bat off the shoulder, but was able to recognize in time. Want to get a base runner here if you're Millville. Try and make something happen. And
strike is called. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You don't want to end the inning with a bat on your shoulders here.
Got to protect the plate at the very least. If anything's close, ball gets away. It's strike 3.
He should get there.
He will
get
to first base.
Oh. Still, I believe, a strikeout for McNally, but the pass ball allows Meiswinkle to get on base, and again, any way you can.
So it keeps the inning alive for Brady Middlecoff. Brady struck out his first time up.
Yeah, you watch here, and that's Bartz, who didn't quite know where it was at first. Almost recovered in time to make the play, but might as well do a nice job of getting down the line, recognizing right away that it got away.
First pitch is in at the knees.
Keep the inning alive here if you're Middlecoff. Struck out his last time.
0-1 offering, swung through it.
And McNally took a little bit of time there to get that one to the plate. Middlecoff wasn't ready for that pitch, it looked like.
0-2 the count on the batter. 2 outs, 1 on. Bottom of the 4th. And
yeah,
right
you can't watch that one. That was perfectly placed there by McNally. Another strikeout for him.
It's not quite a 1-2-3 inning. But nonetheless, Millville did not score. No runs and 1 man left on base. We're through 4 innings of play, and it is now 5-0 for the Hammonton Blue Devils.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, we're heading to the top of the 5th inning. The visitors from Hammonton enjoying a 5-0 advantage. Second inning of work for the relief pitcher from Millville, Gabe Reif. Tell you what, we'll say it both ways. Gabe Reif and Gabe Reif, just to get it right either way. He's just looking to keep Millville right where they are. No more runs given away to Hammonton. Eric Bartz, the catcher, followed by Caden Humphreys and Paul Kalani. It'll be the bottom of the order for the Blue Devils as we begin the 5th inning. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, glad to have you with us. Watching on Channel 22 and on the 2 social media outlets for Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live and Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live.
There's another off-speed pitch that this time Bartz can't get the, well, did foul it off, but was still way ahead of it.
Chopper, this is going to get by.
And that's
going to be an infield hit.
Perfectly placed there as Reif wasn't able to cut it off. And that's about as perfect placement as you could get.
So Eric Bartz with a leadoff infield single, and he'll come out. And let's see who's going to pinch run.
I think that's number 11 there for.
Number 11. Look that up.
That is Jackson Miller coming in to pinch run for the Blue Devils.
So Jackson Miller is the runner at first base. Nobody out. First pitch missing. Runner stays. This is a tailor-made double play if they can rush it. But it's thrown into right field, and that's going to allow the pinch runner to get all the way around to third.
It's been mistakes for Millville that have allowed Hammonton to keep innings alive. don't know if he just lost grip on the ball because he waited back on that one.
So Miller goes all the way around to third base, and at first base is Caden Humphreys. Nobody out, runners on the corners. Hammonton already up 5-0. Batter right there is Paul Kalani as we watch the play.
Yeah, it just sailed out of his hand.
Unfortunate there. Ball one on Kalani. Off-speed pitch gets in there.
And if that's the one thing that has been working for Millville pitching, has been the off-speed. Been able to locate that pitch nicely of both Draws and Rife. Rife's just going to step off the mound here. But yeah, that's about the one thing that's gone right, I think, for the pitching.
Just missing.
And couldn't get that one to fall. Went back to the off speed again, but just didn't get the drop on it like he did the last pitch.
Grounded towards short. Draws can't get it.
Good job to knock it down, though. It still does allow a run, but does keep the runner at second.
So Miller comes in to score. Draws had to range a long way to his right, could not get there.
Yeah, we've seen Draws make some pretty incredible plays at shortstop, but yeah, that was a tough one for him. But again, good job to knock it down at least.
First pitch is a strike. It's the top of the order now up for Hammonton. The fifth inning, and here's the play as it's chopped towards short, but you can see how far off Draws was. He did everything he could to get there. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out that way.
And Rife now up 0-2 on the batter. Still looking for the first out of this inning. He'd like to have it come right here.
Top of the order up now for Hammonton. They'd like to do a little more damage with those hitters up. One run across, two men on base, and nobody out yet. Waited back,
oh,
it's by the pitcher. Right to second, the throw to first is in time.
And Rife there went out with the bare hand almost to catch that one, but
it works out perfectly for Millville. They get two outs on that exchange. Right up the middle, you can see Rife tried to get it, but Draws just, it's like a room service ball right to the bag, and Draws did not hesitate to throw to first, where Rodriguez was eagerly waiting for the completion of the double play. So it's 6 unassisted, 3 on the double play.
Out in front of that one is Haynes. And so it's those instant plays again for the pitcher where you reach out for the ball, but reaching out with the bare hand a little bit tougher.
Well, you've seen Draws' range to both sides. A shot that gets through, and that will score another run for the Blue Devils. RBI single by Drew Haynes. He laced it just past the third baseman that time.
Yeah, Middlecoff just unable to get the glove on. That was just outside of his reach. So we'll take a look here. Drew Haynes drove that nicely past the outstretched glove. Middlecoff
Did a good job of reaching out to get that pitch, too, on the bat.
Keeps the inning alive here.
2 runs across for the Blue Devils. West so far today, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Gavin West, the third baseman for the Blue Devils.
And 2 quick balls here. Rife try to battle back in the count, but 3-0.
cleanup batters on deck. Runner at first base, Drew Haynes with the RBI single.
And the Blue Devils threatening to bat around. Still got a couple batters before they do that, but easy walk there for Gavin West. Doesn't even have to take the bat off his shoulders.
Third walk given up by Rife. Eighth walk given up by Millville pitching. So the cleanup batter now up, Landon Haynes. He has an RBI single and 3 trips to the plate.
It's the off speed that's really got these batters confused. I don't think Nally liked that pitch. They appealed the swing, said he doesn't go. Yeah, it's been a tough day for Millville pitching in terms of the walks. Giving up a lot of free passes.
That one's outside. Both runners will advance a base. So Drew Haynes moves up to third. Gavin West is now at second. 2 runners in scoring position for Landon Haynes.
And add the wild pitches to the tough day for both Millville pitchers. We had more than a few of those for both Rife and Draws.
Up over his head.
So yeah, that one wasn't even close to being challengeable. Again, Rife in danger of another walk. 3-1 the count. Again, Hammonton just a batter or 2 away from batting around in this inning. Depends how you look at it.
3-1 pitch. Does not
even
connect.
close.
Back-to-back walks. The 4th one given up by Rife. And the bases are now loaded.
This is what the 8th batter of the inning for the Blue Devils.
Austin Scholl, Hammonton left fielder, 0 for 3 so far. Looks at strike 1.
That's what you needed if you were Rife. Back-to-back walks. You want to get that first strike across the plate and try to will yourself out of this inning.
That one's up second base. Good backhand, but he dropped it.
That's been the story as well. And that was a tougher play, but would have got yourself out of the inning. Another run for Hammonton, 8-0, and just been that kind of day.
3 runs in this inning. 8 on the board for the Blue Devils.
And had it in the glove, just couldn't. Lost it on the exchange.
So the bases are still loaded. And pitches inside. Hammonton has batted around here. This is the 9th batter.
Yeah, so I was going to say, depends how you look at it. If you're one of those, I know there's that argument that you don't bat around until the 10th batter comes to bat. I don't know. I'm of the belief that if your 9th batter gets up, you've batted around.
That's the way that I was raised. 9 men up, that's batting around. Everybody gets a shot.
Again, Rife. 3-0 count. Got nowhere to put this batter, so danger of walking in another run. And he does just that. It's another run for Hammonton, and this one's getting out of Millville's hands at this point.
Coming in to score is Gavin West. That'll move up Haynes to third base.
It's going to draw a meeting, and I wouldn't be surprised if that ends the afternoon for Rife.
Looks like it's, yep. Change, so
we'll see. Well, we've got a new right fielder as well.
A break in the action. 4 runs across in the inning, and it's a 9-0 lead, and we'll take a timeout.
Imagine Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
So the new pitcher warming up is number 7, Caden Mulherron. Coming into the game to play right field is Garrett Shapiro.
Yeah, this is Caden Mulherron's first pitching appearance. It was, I'm going to assume, his brother who got the win for Millville yesterday. That was Cole Mulherron, so it's like we've got some pitching in the family. Mulherron's got a tough test ahead of him, though. Bases loaded. Hammonton's already played a couple runs this inning.
Well, what you want to do is get this batter and get out of the inning. Eric Bartz is the batter due up for Hammonton. He is 1 for 2 with an infield single and a walk, has scored both times that he reached.
Yeah, that's pretty much the message here from Mulherron is focus on this batter, get him out, get the team back in the dugout. Is not an insurmountable lead based on what we saw yesterday, but the longer you go without putting anything up on the board, the tougher it's going to be. We'll start with Bartz here. Again, no open bases here. I always like that about high school baseball, though, where you could be the shortstop 1 second, the right field 1 second, then you're the pitcher.
Multitasking at the best, and if I remember, is it 10 run rule?
It is a 10 run. It is a 10 run. So
okay.
I mean, Millville's going to get a chance to bat in the bottom of the half, regardless of what Hammonton does here. But yeah, if Hammonton can put one more run up on the board, 3 outs in the next inning without a run would end this game. Millville's going to try and avoid that. But yeah, again, you want to get Bartz here. Don't even give them a chance to end it early.
Well, Bartz led off this inning with an infield single, so he gets the chance to bat one more time. 1 for 2 officially with 2 runs scored.
And we'll see what Mulherron's able to do here.
Ball 1.
Not what you want to start off with. You've given Hammonton plenty of walks in this inning alone. The base is loaded. And again, I mean, this is a tough situation for Mulherron to come into, so I'm not going to fault him too much, but walks have been the problem, and might have gotten a favorable one on that one, but
2-1 the count on the batter, Eric Bartz. 2 outs, bases loaded. 4 runs across for the Blue Devils. Chopped, just foul.
Does put 2 strikes on the batter, though. Mulherron will try to put him away.
Two pitch from Mulherron. Little low.
Yeah, and full count here. Runners, obviously, with 2 outs, will be off. See if maybe Mulherron can pull the off speed off.
Runners go. Inside.
Oh, yeah.
That was inside.
That was, yeah. No, Butcher did all he could to try and get the call on that one. Yeah, another bases loaded walk puts up another run, and that is, yep, that's 10 runs for Hammonton as we've got the pinch runner coming on. And again, number 11. That was, I had his number just a second ago. I'll pull it back up again. That is Jackson Miller coming in to pinch run. 10 runs on the board here for Hammonton. Mercy rule is in effect if Millville cannot get a run across in the next inning. But again, Mulherron's got to worry about the now and try to get out of this one.
Caden Humphreys in the batter's box, looked at the strike, so it's 1-1. Humphreys struck out his first time up, singled to lead off the 2-run fourth inning. Reached base on an error in this inning.
Yeah, fouls that one off, so Mulherron with 2 strikes on the batter. Would love to find a way to get out of this one. It's been a long inning here for Hammonton, putting up a couple runs on the board.
Grounded through the middle. That's going to find. Oh, great play by Draws.
That's why I wasn't ready to say that was going through, because we've seen Draws pull a lot of magic out there and did a nice job coming up with that one. Just able to get the out at second base and get Millville out of a long inning.
Well, that saved at least 2 runs, but Hammonton comes up with another 5 spot. 5 runs in the inning, and let's see, we had, I think, 1, 2, 3 hits, a few walks in the inning, 1 key error as well. Bases left loaded. So as we go to the bottom of the 5th, it's 10-0 Blue Devils. Millville needs a run to keep going here.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, not much to root for if you're in the Millville stands today, as the Hammonton Blue Devils have come in and taken a 10-0 lead, capitalizing on 10 walks given up by Millville pitching. Not that many hits. Let's see, they started hitting the ball in the last 3 innings. They have 6 hits in the last 3 innings, but 6 hits for the game. Hammonton. So far, the only major highlight I can think of was that last play by Draws.
Yeah, it's been tough for Millville, both up to bat and in the field, as we've got a little cheering squad behind us.
Yes, nothing wrong.
I want
with
to
being
say that
excited.
is the Millville softball team, if I'm not mistaken. Pass them on my way in.
So it'll be the 8, 9, and number 1 hitters for Millville, trying to keep the game alive.
And Millville needs at least 1 run in this inning, but McNally's been virtually unhittable. Well, he'll try to close this one out. Now Millville's got to reach back deep for this.
Yeah, Millville has only gotten, I only have them for 1 hit. You said 2, but I only see 1 hit.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Okay,
No.
okay. All right.
No,
1 hit.
yeah. I think, 1 hit.
He's working
that was
on a
Wayne
1
Hill.
hitter. Yeah, a 1 hitter with 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. Not a bad afternoon. So McNally looking to close the door here. Swing and a miss.
And Butcher was way behind that one. Oh, McNally hasn't lost any steam on that fastball, we can say that for sure. He's looking for the 5-inning shutout.
Yeah, he's coming now. He's firing, knowing that this inning could be the last. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The jinx work the other way. We say shutout on him. It's the instance we want that broadcaster's jinx to work.
I personally don't believe in a broadcaster's jinx,
Nah,
but
I don't
I will
either,
say
yeah.
this. If this man here hits a home run, then we might have to contemplate it. So
We'll just start with a ball in play, as Millville really hasn't been able to do that either.
2-1 offering is outside.
Yeah, you can see the catcher tried to pull that one, but when you're able to see that much movement on his glove. Yeah, Butcher will take a leadoff walk, that's for sure. Get any kind of base runner on for Millville and see if they can make something happen that way. And that
Foul
one's
and
out of play, yep. Yeah, I was assuming because anything hit to that right side, I can't find at all. Payoff pitch here for McNally. Came back in this count.
Fouls it off, so he stays alive.
Good job to get a piece of that by Butcher. Yeah, McNally definitely reaching back for even more speed, it looks like. He knows what could happen here if he's able to continue the dominant outing he's had.
Payoff pitch is a strike 3 called.
Right on that corner. It's always that risk when you take a pitch as close as that one.
That's the 6th strikeout of the game for Jamison McNally, 3 in a row. And if it weren't for a pass ball, that runner would not have gotten on base.
Yeah. Kevin Dick will try to make something happen here. And same pitch, same location.
Jamison McNally really firing it now. Of course, like Ariel said, he's feeling it. So are the Blue Devils. They can get out of this game right now. Pitch is high. One ball and 1 strike. Kevin Dick grounded back to the mound his first time up. That's smashed up the middle.
It's the 2nd hit for Millville, but comes at a good moment for them. Yeah, he put that where no one was.
He hit it hard, too. You got a great piece of it. He hit it behind the pitcher that time, so that meant nobody was going to get a shot in the infield. So 1 out base runner at the top of the order coming up for the Thunderbolts. Sergio draws 0 for 1 with a walk. Pitch is outside.
Millville trying to keep this game alive. If you're going to hit it, you want to put it outside the infield.
Just outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't want to give Hammonton that game-ending double play. If we can get some good bat on it.
Some of the Hammonton faithful out. Hammonton's always been a great football town and baseball town. Having grown up there, I know those two sports were very big in Hammonton back in my day. I'm sure they stay pretty much very popular there. 2-1 pitch is not connected on.
Yeah, I think Draws chased that one a little bit. Like that was a high one. Gotta stay in your zone here.
Oh,
I think that hit him. Yep, yeah. Got him right on the hand.
One of the few mistakes that McNally's made today.
And a big opportunity here for Wayne Hill. Has one of Millville's 2 hits. So a big spot for him. And we'll just 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and second.
Hill's been on both times, the second time on an infield error.
As we said, Wayne, a big part of this baseball program. Well, he's got a chance here to keep Millville alive if he puts anything in the outfield.
Strike is called.
We've known Wayne Hill to put some good at-bats together. But one of Millville's better chances. They've had a couple.
See how the 2 base runners stack up, taking their leads off their bases.
Oh, yep.
Wow.
Wayne Hill not impressed with that call.
No, anytime you're backing away, the last thing you expect is to hear a strike call. Let's see. Well, didn't really get
It did look like a strike to me. Caught the corner. Wayne Hill's going to have to battle here.
0-2 count. Popped up. Right field. Long way up. I guess you call that going up the shaft, right? Catch is made by the right fielder, Paul Kalani.
Last chance here for Millville. David Rodriguez has had some tough at-bats.
Yeah, he's had a tough day. A pair of 6-4-3 double plays. The first one I thought he beat out, but he was called out to end that inning. And a 6-4-3 the second time up back in the third. That one was definitive. So David Rodriguez looking to avenge those 2 double plays and keep Millville alive in this game. Looks at one outside.
Anything.
Eric Barnes giving the signal to McNally. Said, yeah, that was there. That's okay. That's just one.
Anything if Rodriguez can get a bat on it and drive it, have to think they're going to send a runner depending on where he lands it, but got to hit it first. And yeah, he couldn't hold back on that one. Yeah, they go for the appeal, but the home plate umpire called that one right away. And yeah, Rodriguez a little bit out too far on that check.
1-1 count on David Rodriguez.
Yeah, Lacey on deck here would sure like to come up if he can. And again, yep.
Yeah, Rodriguez a little anxious on that pitch as well. And he's in the hole now, 1-2.
And last chance here for him, down 1-2. Again, as I mentioned, Lacey on deck. Would love a chance to come up here if Rodriguez is able to put something in play.
Chopper is foul.
Yeah, battle in there. Chased another one, but fortunate enough to get the bat on that one. Because, yeah, you have a feeling Rodriguez swinging at almost anything that McNally throws, so I wonder if I have to think McNally's aware of that, and he's not going to give Rodriguez anything to hit, but we'll see if Rodriguez can be patient.
1-2 pitch. Sails high.
Yeah, again, that's Bart's. Let him know you're close. You're close. But good patience by Rodriguez to not reach out for that one, as he pretty much swung at everything else before that.
Count is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time is called.
Yeah, McNally has been taking a little while to throw, so Rodriguez rightfully stepping out maybe to try and make McNally think a little more.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Grounded. First baseman traps it nicely, and he's going to win the race to the bag.
And that'll end this one. Yep, Hammonton comes out.
Why is it that it seemed like Hammonton saved its best defensive plays for David Rodriguez? That's a great play.
Yeah, and Rodriguez, I don't know if he went out for the head first slide, something they usually never tell you to do. But at that point, Millville was desperate to try and save the inning. But yeah, you see right here, really nice play by the first baseman, and he slipped a little bit getting up, but
run, Joey, run.
Still beat Rodriguez by quite a few steps, or dives, as we'll say. And yeah, that's a tough one for Millville. It's pitching and defense, offense, nothing really came alive for them in this one.
All right, we'll total up the numbers, give you the final recap in just a moment. Hammonton in a mercy rule victory, 10-0 in 5 innings. We'll be back in a moment.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
High school baseball.
It's live on Twin Broadcasting.
Well, the Millville Thunderbolts gained a split on the season with the Hammonton Blue Devils. Yesterday winning 14-0, but
14-10.
14-10. I'm sorry. I got a nothing on my mind. But those guys right there did everything the right way. They took advantage of Millville's mistakes. 10 walks by Millville pitchers, and just scored off those errors. 10-0 final, and they ended the game on a strong defensive play by the first baseman. Meanwhile, Millville just 2 hits on the game. And really, this was the day for Jamison McNally. He really got it done today. Going real quick here, he had just...
I believe it was just 2 hits for Millville.
2 hits, 2 walks. 2 hits, 2 walks, a hit batter, and that was it. So our final score... Oh, we're on this side, yes. Yeah, we're here. Fred Melendez and Ariel Melendez. We want to thank the people that worked this game. Of course, our Dynamite producer and director, Ryan Narowski, our camera people, Becca Panchasine and Stephen Myers. We hope you enjoyed whatever you could out of this game. A couple good plays, but Millville just had a tough day today and lose this one 10-0. We'll be, of course, having some other baseball games. Better days are ahead for the Thunderbolts. Have a great night, everybody. Stay tuned for Erica Milbourne.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.